Did LeBron James actually change the game? So I was listening to Gilbert Arenas podcast. I actually love this show. So he had Brandon Jennings on there. I don't remember the other guys who were on there, to be honest. But yeah, they were reacting to Karl Anthony Towns, pretty much saying that he changed the game, and they called him delusional. And then actually got to speak about who actually did change the game and who, in their opinions, were super dominant but didn't. And to my surprise, they actually said that LeBron James didn't change the game. So take a listen to what they had to say.
Did LeBron change the game?
It didn't.
Not even a little bit?
No, I mean, it's not in a bad way, but it's like the game was already moving in a certain way where LeBron was just in the top. He was in the top tier of the game, but he didn't change it.
Is it because, or just because he's just so big?
Yeah, like
that
his strength.
The kids can't relate to just coming down, dunking on people. Like if a kid can't do it, then they're not gonna value it.
You can't just go get a body like that, right? You just can't get hops like that. So it's like changing the game. We might have wanted to be stronger and jump higher, but like to be like LeBron.
Physically, MJ,
like we already knew,
like
we wasn't doing this, and we wasn't like
Like when I say James Harden, it's like James Harden and Kyrie, together. That.
All right, so y'all heard their takes about LeBron James actually not changing the game, and I kind of understand what they're saying, meaning that changing the game, they're looking at it like the impact on the next generations, the way they will mirror the games after, the way they'll go and see LeBron James on TV, and then they'll go to the park and they'll be like, shit, I can't dunk like that. I can't just run through people and lay the ball up. I can't dominate in that way, so I'm not going to try and emulate it. But I see Steph Curry being the smallest guy on the court, taking these threes, so let me work on my three game, on my three ball, and then I'll be able to play like Steph Curry. And this is why it's more obvious that Curry changed the game. So I get what they're saying. However, if you look at the actual NBA, LeBron James did change the game for a while in a big way. Two things. Before LeBron James actually became like a superstar dominant player, there weren't a lot of teams, if any, who actually had offenses like LeBron James did. Meaning that the Cavs and the Miami Heat and the Cavs again and all of the LeBron teams, I've never seen before LeBron James a team when one player is pretty much the system. Like the whole system. Even when you think about the Suns with D'Antoni and everything was centered around Steve Nash. It wasn't like that. I still felt like Steve Nash was like the orchestrator of a big system, but I never felt like, okay, this is Steve Nash system. But with LeBron, they changed everything. The offense was, I don't even think that's necessarily a good thing that people would try to emulate that for a while, but the offense was like, all right, put the ball in LeBron's hand, get some shooters, so we get some spacing, and then we're going to dominate this where LeBron will initiate everything. He will set the picks to actually get the mismatches that he wants, or he'll just drive the ball, go downhill, kick it out to shooters, and this how we roll. For a while, we had a whole lot of teams playing just that way. And I believe that it worked for LeBron James because he's such a great scorer, efficient, everything, but also because he could pass the ball, right? But it didn't work for everyone. It's a lot of teams' offenses would be just stiff as hell. Pretty much, all right, ISO top of the key, and we gonna see what we get. And the guy will be shoot first every time. And if he had enough night, the offense will be trash the whole night. Bad shots on bad shots. But this is still because of LeBron James that guys play like this. Because you needed a guy. LeBron James was one of the first guys ever with that type of skill set. Obviously, we had Magic Johnson who could score, pass, rebound, do everything, right? But he wasn't the scorer that LeBron James was, although he was a better passer. You had guys like Scottie, but this was Michael Jordan's show, and they were playing in the triangle. So the offense wasn't just like, all right, Scottie, get the ball and figure it out. Pass the ball, rebound, do everything, get your shot. It wasn't like that. LeBron, in my opinion, was the first one that big, with that scoring ability, that passing ability, and that IQ also, with that mentality, that pass-first mentality that he keeps bringing up all the time. I don't even buy that all the way. In my opinion, you can't be the greatest scorer of all time being a pass-first guy, but still, a pass, like I'll do the right pass when to make the right play every time type of mentality that LeBron James has. He was the first one, in my opinion, to have that and to actually carry an offense just through that one play. And I want to say until 2014, 2015, when Stephen Curry actually became who we know Steph Curry to be, the NBA was pretty much all the offenses were just that way. The other way LeBron James actually changed the game is that you see now a lot more players like them point forwards, the Lucas of the world, the Giannis's of the world. Ben Simmons, he was supposed to be that, but he isn't. You know, then type of players, even Jimmy Butler to some kind of degree, will run the offense and the same way. For them to be successful, you get them only one guy who can who can get his own shot, create his own shot off the dribble. So you pass him the ball sometimes, but if you're not, it's just okay. We're gonna get the ball to our superstar, and he's gonna orchestrate anything. And all the guys space the floor and play some defense, and we're gonna rock like this. Giannis pretty much plays like this with the Bucks, with Chris Middleton being his only go-getter like that. Drew Holiday actually grew into that, but at first it was just Chris Middleton went on to win a ring like that. Luka playing just like this, went to the conference finals and everything, and none of these guys would play that way if it wasn't for LeBron James, in my opinion. So just because of those two things, LeBron James did change the game. Now, as far as impact, he had an impact like a Stephen Curry or Michael Jordan when he came in? No, but he did change the game, in my opinion. So anyways, we can cut the video right here. Again, in the comment section and give me your thoughts, man. Do you agree that LeBron James changed the game? Do you think he didn't? Tell me why. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.